This is part 12 of the build of a vintage Hofner neck into an electric guitar, and this part is all about the hateful job of wiring, which I'm part way into. As you can see, I've soldered the capacitor onto the tone pot. I've made the earth wire connections from the tone pot to the bridge, and so it goes on. It's just as unpleasant and difficult as you might imagine, and I'm just following a wiring diagram. I don't think this is in focus, from bare knuckle pickups, who are the makers of the P90 that I'm installing. At the moment I'm installing one P90 with one tone knob and one volume, sorry, not knob, one tone potentiometer, one volume potentiometer. I have the copper foil, adhesive back copper foil, which you're supposed to use to isolate the electrical components by lining the cavities, but these have already, but just in the bottom of them, some kind of silver coloured foil, so I'm a bit perplexed about that. Yeah, most of the instructions and diagrams online are actually rubbish and confusing. The bare knuckle one is at least clear, but it doesn't tell you the whole job. For instance, it doesn't mention a selector switch. It doesn't show you the jack socket and how that's wired. People assume you know something already, I think, before you start this. Anyway, so it goes. Soldering iron's nice and hot again, so I'm going to move on to the next part. Hello, so I've finished wiring up this build of a guitar on a Hofner neck. It was a hateful job, I can't think of any other word to describe it. For me, soldering potentiometers and fiddly little wires, stripping wires, following instructions where the red wire is really the white, and where plus and minus are not the same thing as ground and hot, and yeah. Feel free if you want to do it. I'm not going to do it again in a hurry. First we'll get the guitar itself in the movie. Okay. So I'm going to put on a new set of strings. This is a horrible old mismatch set. I'm going to run a wire to the bridge to earth it. I may or may not put more copper foil in to isolate the cavities, and then I'll demonstrate it with overdrive and other effects, but for now this is it. Totally clean through a PV transistor amp. So this is a short part, but the thing works as a guitar.